This is baseball's unreachable star, the B&O Warehouse at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. 2,600 games over 33 seasons have been played here, and still no player has ever hit this building on the fly with a home run ball, with the exception of Ken Griffey Jr. in the 1993 Home Run Derby.
It may have hit the Warehouse, and they announce it did.
So why hasn't anyone done it in a game? The Warehouse doesn't look that far away. The builders of the ballpark even reinforced the windows on the first couple floors with shatterproof glass when the ballpark was built.
We really did think the Warehouse was going to be in play more often than it was.
So why hasn't anyone hit the darn thing in 33 years? I spoke with 3 physicists, a StatCast expert, an Orioles executive, and one of the team's best power hitters to try to get an answer. First off, the conditions need to be perfect. 2 big ones we're watching here, heat and humidity.
If you increase temperature and you increase humidity, this will give you a slight boost. When it's hotter and when it's more humid, your air density is lower. We need a wet, warm Baltimore day.
So essentially an average summer day in Maryland. Now, humidity is so important that even a little rain can help a ball travel farther.
Not to geek out too much, but the humidity and the rain that's a lot of H2O, and so the hydrogen is replacing the nitrogen in the air. Hydrogen is a much lighter atom, so the ball is colliding with lighter atoms on the way there.
Wind is another big factor, but it's also hard to predict.
Wind can add up to, I estimated here, like about even 30 feet of distance, and wind direction matters. So we need the wind blowing out to right.
Then there's the distance. It's 318 from home plate to the foul pole, then about 108 from there to the Warehouse. But Utah Street and the flag court are 21 feet above the playing surface, meaning the Warehouse is really about 460 to 470 feet away. That's far, but not unreachable.
In the course of a major league season, you see balls that are hit that far. You probably don't see that many balls hit that far that are hit right down the line.
Here's the problem. A ball hit to center field carries farther than a ball hit to the corners. The reason is side spin.
The effect of spin on the baseball leaving the bat is enormous.
A fly ball naturally carries backspin, which creates lift and helps it rise. But a ball hit to left or right field also carries side spin, which can knock off some distance.
You can think of backspin, you can think of side spin. Those 2 things are going to be kind of working against one another when we're talking about this. So if you're hooking the ball to try and hit the Warehouse, you're going to have to put some side spin on it, and that's going to hurt you.
Look, if anyone can do it, it's got to be a left-handed hitter with a ton of power. And the good thing is, the Orioles are loaded with those guys.
Hauser's got pop, Gunner's got pop. I mean, there's a lot of left-handed hitters we got with pop.
Still, the O's have had strong left-handed hitters before, and it's never happened. It would take an absolute missile to reach the Warehouse.
I don't want to say impossible, but there's been a lot of great players that are playing here now with power, and a lot of great players in the past, and it still hasn't happened.
The fact that Chris Davis never did it was sort of an indication of just how difficult it is.
Will anyone ever hit the Warehouse? And if so, who will it be? Let me know in the comments and read more at thebaltimorebanner.com.